The real power of sculpture lies in the modulation section, which lies down at the bottom of the instrument. But before we get down there in the next tip, we're just going to spend some time looking at all of the global controls right up at the top, because these can have a significant bearing on your sound as well. So the first choice I have is, what keyboard mode do I want? Polyphonic, mono, or legato? I can play chords in poly mode. Whereas single note performances are possible both in mono and legato mode. Back in poly mode, I can increase polyphony up to a maximum of 16 voices. I can transpose the signal overall, either up or down octaves, plus or minus 1 or 2, and I can add analog warmth, like the analog dial in the ES2. This adds a kind of retro quality to the sound. Which helps provide some extra coloration. Fine tuning in cents is achievable in either direction. Remember, a cent is 1% of a semitone. And I can also select the glide time for portamento effects, up to a maximum of 5 seconds. So the glide time will be beneficial, particularly if I'm working in mono or legato modes. I can also apply one of 4 separate types of distortion to the sound in this central section in the middle. You can see at the moment we have soft saturation selected, but there's also a vari drive, tube-like distortion, and scream settings, all of which will obviously provide a different type of distortion. I can provide an amount of input on the left-hand side and an amount of variation on the right. Let's try the scream setting too. So lots of timbral variation is possible here, and I can scale those effects back if I want to, lowering the input scale and the variation too. And now we're back where we started. So the global controls at the top, again, can have a significant bearing on your sound. They're definitely worth knowing about.